Afternoon, happy Sunday 26, and today I bring a new segment to the channel where I want to talk about some stuff happening in the Dominican Republic that we can't really know in English because unfortunately the person in charge of uncovering these mysteries and these false people pretending to be something they're not is in Spanish, and her name is Nuria Piera. I want you guys, my followers from the United States, interested on moving to the Dominican Republic, or people that are in the Dominican Republic that don't really know about her, because I'm sorry, unfortunately, she speaks Spanish, but her name is Nuria Piera. She was born 29 June of 1960. She's a Dominican journalist specializing in investigative journalism. Piera is a CEO of NCDN, a news production company in CDN, Channel 37, and she's also owner of Pro Video. Nuria Pierachi is great because she tries to uncover a lot of cases in the Dominican Republic that are going on, and Salud Pública, which is like the government place in charge of dealing with all of this, being in charge of making sure that all the teams are running the right direction, they're not doing anything. So she has taken that place where she goes outside, and according to her investigations, she tries to uncover these people that are doing something illegal. So for example, I really love this segment. This was back 6 months ago, where she uncovered these women that was trying to be a neuroscientist, I think it's called, where she was actually charging and making a lot of money from parents taking their kids with cognition problems, with autism, with a lot of problems with brain related or in cognition related, and charging for them. She was claiming that she had a lot of education, a lot of certification from different countries and stuff like that. And Nuria uncovered this, and we were all with our mouth open because I cannot believe that in the Dominican Republic exists this type of stuff. I really wish that I could share the screen and you guys could see my actual reaction, but I'm gonna do that later because I don't have the actual softwares um needed to do this. They cost a lot of money, so I was like, let's go right into the point. I will be translating some of the things that she's saying so that you understand the case. It's 26 minutes. I'm gonna try to make it shorter, but let's see. So she is saying right here that she is wishing that the authorities are taking, cards in this game, in this situation that's going on over there when it comes to false medical assistants and false doctors in the Dominican Republic. If you follow her, if you're Spanish and you follow her, you know how many doctors she has uncovered that are pretending to be doctors when they are not. They don't even have the certification needed to become a doctor. But nobody's taking cards in this situation. Nobody's putting their attention, especially the authorities, which most of the times are sold to these people. They pay money, they do what they gotta do, and that's it. Because this is how it works in our country, unfortunately. Let's continue. She said that it's time to do an operative, a really deep operative on this situation so that we can stop all of these things from happening. These people with not a degree that are not prepared to do this kind of jobs, these kind of procedures, stop because this is very dangerous. So basically, what she's saying right here that the person, especially this person that they went interview, and it was crazy. I'm gonna see if I can put it in the part that she actually went to this supposed doctor office, and she was talking a lot of BS's, unfortunately. So Nuria Piera, what is saying in the right here, the the um, the minutes that just passed, she was just saying that it's crazy the amount of education that these people acquire in order to convince the people, the parents, whoever asked them about the situation, and if they are actually who they say they are, they have this this way to convince people that sometimes the people asking questions, maybe they be like, oh my god, maybe it's true, maybe blah blah blah, but no, they just have this way of convincing people in their own lives. So that is what they're saying. So let's go ahead and see these women. This is when they went to the in. This is when Nuria Piera went to the place, because Nuria Piera, how she works is that she actually goes to the places. Like, let's say she knows about a doctor that is doing things that he's not supposed to do, or that he's not a doctor or whatever. And after her investigation, she just go there. They don't know she's going. So that's exactly what she did with this woman. Let's see. Oh my god, so look at her. She is very scared when she saw Nuria Piera on her office. As apparently this woman is also a pastor from a church. She's a pastor from a church too. Let's see what she's saying here. She actually has an office, like an office or school or whatever for this matter, for the people that the kids that have this type of condition, autism, cognition problems, and other problems. Um, yeah. So let's see. So let's see when she actually went into the office and what she is saying. She is claiming that she has a certificate from the University of Valencia in Spain, and she has a postgrad um, in modality, psychological modality, millennial in, let me see. Oh, that she has in the University of Valencia, Spain. She's asking if she is if she is a psychologist, and she's responded that she is neuroscientific. Now she's saying that she is a doctor in education and neurointervention. Nuria is asking her if she has a neuroscientific. If she's a psychologist, because she needs to be a psychologist in order to operate the business she's operating. Um, Nuria asked her if she has a sequarton. Sequarton is something that the people that are doctors there in the Dominican Republic need to have. This is a number that puts them in the condition of being psychiatrists or whatever they saying they are. And now, apparently, she has someone show Nuria Piera a a prescription where she's approving something as a psychologist with the quartum. So, what is she talking about? They kept asking her what is her formation, like what is she actually is, because she keep putting names that we don't even know what it is. She started saying that she is a neuropedagogo. That's what neuropedagogo is asking. What is she, like what actually is her thing? Neuropedagogo and now neuroscientist. She said that she works with kids that have special conditions. She has a team of psychologists that work with her so that she can work the pedagogic part and the part of treatments and follow up with the kids in the cases that has to do with autism. Like, let me just do a recap on this, because what is going on not only in the Dominican Republic but around the world. Like, whoever is controlling this type of situation from happening needs to get it together, especially in the Dominican Republic. We see these cases all over the place. Here's another case where Nuria Piera went to see a dentist that was doing things without being a dentist. Then she went to another person doing a facial rejuvenating stuff, and she was not a esthetician. So these are things that really need an attention in the Dominican Republic and around the world. But in the Dominican Republic is worse. Like, I feel like nobody's paying attention to this thing, and I decided to put this type of information out because if you're in the Dominican Republic and you don't know nothing about this, it's very important for you to do your research. A lot of these places, these titles, are from people that have no whatsoever an education on the things that they are doing. They probably bought the certification or whatever the case might be, and it is crazy. Let's see some of the comments that people left here for her. Uh, some of the people say that they are just like very concerned about this matter, and what this woman is doing, pretending to be somebody that she is not. um and some other comments say that we need a platform where we can confirm if the person that is doing something like this, like a doctor or something, we can actually see if they're true or they're not. And it's just very very sad, and I wanted to put this out because we have to be careful, not only in the Dominican Republic but wherever you go. Like I just said, at the end of this case, they realized that this woman, all of her certifications were not true. They were not. She was not who she says she is. She didn't even went to college, and all she had was a good verbal skill to convince people to believe her on things that were not real. And like her, there's a lot of others that we are going to actually go into details more advanced, maybe more in the future, because I really would like to take to give this type of information to you guys so that you guys know what's going on in the Dominican Republic. Be very careful, especially these plastic surgeons that say they say they are, but they're not. So I hope you guys like this segment. I know it was very like all over, but I wanted to like just put the information out. If you want to follow Nuria Piera, this is her actual YouTube channel, so you can go and subscribe. But this is mostly for the people that speak Spanish. But I will try to do my best in translating and getting more information and putting it out, probably in a better manner. With this being said, thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.